Hey guys, and welcome back to y'all hearing this podcast version.
Podcast version. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My name is Kay. Thank you so much for coming back.
Yes, my name is Honeybee, or you can call me B. Thank you so much for coming back.
Yes, thank you. So, we are a music appreciation podcast / music video reaction channel on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Each week we pick a theme, each choose a song for that theme, react to it, and then we get into it a little bit more on the podcast.
Something going on.
So you found that. So that's great.
Yes.
That's wonderful. So we love it. There's so many different ways you can connect with us. We really enjoy it. So please share, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you would pick for the theme. If you look at the description box, find us on all our socials. We've got a Patreon, which is awesome. We're doing music movies every month.
Yep.
We've got polls up for the new music movie, as well as future themes. So definitely check those out.
Super duper.
We've got merch. It's so much.
Ciao.
It's awesome.
The merch is hitting.
It is. Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody who has bought something.
And when you get it, make sure you take pictures and send it in.
Send it to us.
You never know.
Send it to us. Yeah.
It might come up.
Yeah. I know. I definitely want to start posting some. But yeah, I'm so excited.
Yes. Oh my God. Tell them what theme for this.
Well, we decided that for our respective birthdays, which week it was my birthday, that we are going to do a surprise theme for the other person. And so my pick for a surprise theme was Best Live Performances. Yeah, it was so much fun.
I am holding everything in right now, and I'm keeping my composure because I definitely showed my ass on her video, and I went off because I was like, hallelujah.
Yeah, there are so many.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, there are so many. And what really prompted that for me was my pick, which was Joni Mitchell performing Both Sides Now at the Newport Folk Festival.
This year's Folk Festival, which was so dope.
Yeah, I had kind of been going back and forth. I was like, should I do this? Should I do this? Basically, what was happening, I was picking the song I wanted to hear, or the artist I wanted to hear, and then I was backtracking to the theme.
Yep.
But anyway, this one blew it out of the water. As soon as I saw the video, I was like, yep, nope, that's what we're
That's the
do.
one.
That's the one. Yep. So it is one of those songs. It's a beautiful song. We were talking about it a little bit in the reaction. One main place that a lot of people might know it from is from We Love Actually.
Yes.
And it's just so beautiful. And we were talking a little bit again too. You know, she's older now. She had unfortunately a brain aneurysm a few years back, but she was on it. Her voice sounded so beautiful.
Yeah.
It may not be what it was, 60 years ago, but that's okay. Nobody's is.
Right. Unless you're like Patti LaBelle or something.
Right.
No, sir.
And especially to come back from something like that.
Oh, God, yeah.
She apparently had to learn how to talk again and walk
literally
again.
All the things that I feel we take for granted.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Which is incredible. And it shows the strength of a woman in her. And it also shows just the strength as a person in general. Absolutely. And I think that's incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So let's get into it.
Let's get into the giggity gig.
So it was definitely her first public performance after the brain aneurysm, which was 2015. She did a ton of different songs, including that. So, according to her website, the last time Joni performed with guitar in hand in front of a paying audience, 8,660 days ago on her 55th birthday. Because she is now 78. And so she actually was even playing the guitar and everything too. And so she hadn't been back to the folk festival in about 50 years. Yeah, so it must have been 68, must have been.
Yeah.
And
you know what's my favorite Joni Mitchell song.
What's that?
Mm-mm. I love that song.
Practical Magic, right? I can hear it in my head.
And I hope I'm thinking of the right artist. Not that song, but I love that song.
Yeah. Chelsea Morning?
No, because JoJo did a cover of it. I actually was going to pick JoJo's cover as my choice.
Oh, that would be funny.
But she does a song that she, I think, changed the title of it. Mm-hmm. But hers is called White Girl in Paris. Okay. I feel like it is. See, now I got to look it up because now I want to make sure.
Right.
But go ahead. Do your thing, girl. Do your thing.
So let's see. So Canadian Joni Mitchell. She's written many personal songs, not the least this one. But she actually didn't release it until after someone else covered it. So this was originally on her 1969 album Clouds. The song was first recorded by fellow singer Judy Collins in 1968 and it won her a Grammy Award. But there also have been versions recorded by Willie Nelson and Dolly Parton. And I have to say, I think the most powerful part of the whole video, for me anyway, I mean, the whole song is very powerful too. Mm-hmm. But at the very end, she says, I've looked at life from both sides now, from up and down and still somehow. It's life's illusions I really don't know life at all. Because I feel like, especially, you know, her age and after coming back from the aneurysm and everything, I feel like it's such a testament to she really has looked at life from both sides now.
She really has.
You know, and not just, you know, the good and the bad, but like the young and the old and the, you know, less mature and more mature, you know.
It almost reminds me of, oh my God, it's a Christmas song. And I'm trying to remember, maybe it's like Carol of the Bells, where it's like talks about like young and old, like, and it's like talking all, but it's like relatable and like speaking to all age groups. Like that's what that just reminded me of. Side note, I have a lot of little side notes when I hear somebody say something that makes me think of a song.
Yeah.
But anyways, I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
I do. And I feel like the beauty of her performance too was the fact that she still captivates an audience just by sitting down at 78 years old, coming back from all of this. You could hear a pin drop and people were emotional, and it wasn't because they were crying like, oh, you know, like just crying because this is, you know, a legend that we're getting to witness and stuff like that. No, they were crying because that's how connected they are to her music.
What it made her feel. I'm like ready to cry again. I was crying during that. It was so beautifully done. And just,
Joni Mitchell is one of those artists. The reason I feel like she's like a true legend, and this is right going up with Brandi Carlile, which is like, this is her second or third folk festival in a row. And honestly, she should just have a residency, just come to every one of them. Brandi Carlile.
She's amazing.
The first time I ever heard about Brandi Carlile, I know we're talking about Joni Mitchell, but Brandi Carlile, when she performed The Joker, is it The Joke or The Joker? I think it's called The Joker. That was on the Grammys, like it was a performance for that. That was the first time I had ever really recognized her, heard her. When I tell you that woman sang, like, there's this term, especially in Black culture, like just flat-foot singing. That heifer went up there and sang. So, like, and she is so real. Like, she is one of those people that I would love to hang with, like, on the daily. Because she literally, at this folk festival that Joni was at, they had a jam session. A literal jam session right there on stage. And people were witnessing that. And this was one of the songs they performed. But it was like, they were, like, crying and stuff. And it was just, Joni is one of those artists who you don't see drama about her. You don't see, like, this is what a true legend, I feel like, is. Like, she literally is all about music. And that's it. Do you know what I mean? And, like, I feel like Brandi Carlile is one of those people, too. And it's like, to see, I feel like as Joni Mitchell sitting there watching, you know, Brandi sing and Winona being there, like, I feel like she's witnessing the fruit of her labors. And that is so powerful, and I feel like that a lot of people in the crowd probably felt that too.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that are really connected to music and stuff like that, or just that idea. And it's probably so humbling and just so beautiful to see. Like, that's just...
I know. Whenever I heard that she was there, I was like, I'm like 20 miles away.
Like, damn.
Yeah, I know. Like I was saying in the reaction video, I watched it and then immediately texted my mom.
That's so dope. That's so dope.
I was like, ah. And my sister-in-law, my sister-in-law's sister-in-law, had posted something about it. She lives out outside of Vegas, and we're like, next year we'll have to go just in case she just shows.
You never know. Literally, Brandy is the person that... Brandy brought out Dolly Parton, was it last year? Or the year before? Like, whatever the last time.
Can you imagine like, just sitting there and be like, and now, Dolly Parton.
Oh, to take it a step further, not only did Dolly Parton come out, but she brought Shaka Khan out, too. All on the same stage.
I remember. That's right.
I was like...
So what you're saying is next year we need to get tickets.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Done.
Yep, we have to buy them right off the grip because they go on sale, I believe, in February of every year. Okay. So they will be on sale. Yes. Definitely got to get them.
So you guys should come join us.
Yes, Newport Folk Festival. You might see us there in a booth.
Right. Ooh. Yes.
Having merch for sale and maybe doing like a live coverage. You never know. Or we could just go and just enjoy ourselves and just pass out, little stickers here and there. Might see, you know what I'm saying? You never know. Right. We are ready to take pictures if you're ready.
Autographed.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that. That was so dope. And I'm glad that you picked, like, that's such a dope pick for your birthday week. And I'm glad that we get to celebrate it and, talk about music that you connect to and just celebrate all the great things that make up this beautiful year.
Yeah, it was definitely an immediate, like, yep.
Yes, that's perfect.
Yeah. So I'm so excited to get into here.
Yes. Let me get my little, if I had glasses on. Right. So my choice for this, actually, before we even get into my choice, the song that I was talking about is called Free Man in Paris by Joni Mitchell.
Oh, okay.
But JoJo did a cover of it called White Girl in Paris.
Okay.
And it's literally the same, songs, but it's just, I like to play on words. Mm-hmm. But she sang the hell out of that song, and I love that song. So shout out to JoJo for introducing me to a Joni Mitchell classic because I didn't know about it until then. So, super dope. But my choice for this week was Toni Braxton's performance on the 2019 American Music Awards for her legendary song, Unbreak My Heart. Yeah. So, just to give y'all a little something.
Yeah, it was, my God. What an amazing performance.
Oh my God.
And she looked so beautiful.
Oh my God. It was so good. So let me just give you a little history. Unbreak My Heart is Toni Braxton's second single released off of LaFace Records from her second album, Secrets. Her album, Secrets, was like Toni Braxton's first album came out. It was self-titled. It blew up. And then she came out with Secrets. The first song was Making Me High, which is like...
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I haven't heard that song in so long.
That used to be like... I
have not heard that in so long.
That's what me and my friends, we used to be like... Like, we used to go up to each other's ears and just be like... Like, I'm like, yes! But then she came out with Unbreak My Heart as the second single, which was written by Diane Warren. Braxton, however, expressed dislike for the song, explaining she didn't want to sing another heartbreak track, even though it was a worldwide success and won her a Grammy Award for Best Pop Vocal Performance in 1997.
Well, Unbreak Her Heart. Come on, it wasn't heartbreak.
Right. Producer L.A. Reid was able to convince Toni Braxton in the end to record and feature Unbreak My Heart on the album.
Goodness.
Right?
Yeah.
Unbreak My Heart peaked at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, and it stayed there for 11 weeks while achieving similar success on the Hot Dance Club charts with the dance remixes of the song. In 1998, when Billboard celebrating their 40 years of charting from 1958 to 1998, Unbreak My Heart was declared the most successful song by a solo artist in the history of Billboard Hot 100 at the time.
Oh, that's awesome. That's amazing.
Right. And which was dope because even though at the time Mariah Carey held the record for most weeks at number one with One Sweet Day with Boyz II Men, because it was a duet. So technically Toni held that record, which is super dope.
That's another one I haven't heard in.
Oh my God, I know, right? The music video was produced by Billy Woodworth. And it premiered September 10th, 1996 on MTV. And it portrays Braxton mourning the death of her lover while remembering the good times they once had, which is why she's saying, "Unbreak my heart, say you love me again." She performed it live on the Billboard Music Awards in 1996. And it was also the closing number to her 2006 Libra tour. And now, also going back to Diane Warren, who is in her right a legend. She is a huge songwriter. Celine Dion's oh my gosh, she did Celine Dion's Because You Loved Me. Mm-hmm. She did this song. She did Beyonce's I Was Here. Wow. She wrote yes.
I haven't heard that song in ages.
Oh my God. She did a song with Mariah Carey. She's done so many songs. So Diane says, in regards to the song Unbreak My Heart, she said, "It popped into my head and I thought, I don't think I've heard that before. Mm-hmm. That's kind of interesting. I started playing around on the piano with these chords and did a key change, and then I knew, okay, this is magic." Diane also mentioned that she built this song on the basis of the title, and she had come up with first. Finally, Diane says that she wrote the song as a ballad and a dance song, since that was the way she saw the song in her mind turning out. Mm-hmm. And then in an interview in February of 2021, she opened up more about the song. She said, "I came up with the title and I started playing the chorus with those chords. It's a weird title. It created a word. I remember Clive Davis, when I played him the song, he goes, 'You can't rhyme rain with pain because it's cliche.' He wanted me to change it, and I go, no, it works. I thought it'd be a good song for Toni Braxton, and Clyde loved it for her. And she didn't really like it. Hey, it happens. Maybe she hates me more now, or hates the song more now, having to sing it for 20 plus years." I said, "Diane, Auntie Diane, you throwing shade, girl?" I mean, she ain't wrong though, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, that is Toni Braxton.
It's so funny.
That was a little backhand, like.
It's so funny how many songs we've talked about that have been and the artist didn't really originally like it. And then there was this humongous hit for that.
Right. Always. Yeah. That should be a whole theme. Songs that artists passed up on. Yeah. You know what I mean? That'd be dope because, completely off topic. But did you know that Britney Spears' first single ever, Baby One More Time, was actually made for TLC?
Really?
And was offered to them. And they said no because they wanted No Scrubs instead.
Well, good. I feel like they went to the right people.
Yep. And everything happened. Umbrella, that was by Rihanna, was originally for Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's crazy, but that could be a whole category. But anyways.
Very, very side note on that. Have you ever seen the Tom Holland Umbrella dance-off thing?
Yes.
Yes, I love it. Ah! That boy can dance. Well, I mean, he originally came from he was played Billy Elliot in the musical.
Right.
But anyway,
I've seen that, and I'm sorry. Oh my God.
And Zendaya. Love.
Live. But yes, so Toni Braxton is living legend. You will definitely be hearing more songs from her.
Oh, for sure.
Yes, I live.
Now, do you remember watching, or did you find this as a video, or do you remember watching it?
I remember watching it in person. I knew that she was performing. It
was 2019.
Yeah, 2019. Right.
Sorry.
So 2019, and listen, if you know me, you know that I take music award shows the way that sports lovers take their games that they watch. It's the Grammys are like the Super Bowl for me, even though they need a lot of work. The Grammys, just music award shows in general, are like my Grammys. So I get excited. I used to have, me and my friend Nate used to have parties for people to come over and we would watch the awards together. I would cook mad food. Like, it's that serious for me. So
we should do like a party and then a Grammys wrap-up show.
That'd be...
Yeah.
Especially
awesome.
now that Renaissance is out and you know it's going to be...
I know. I have not watched it.
Oh my God. I watch it every year.
Yeah.
It's my thing. Every American Music Awards, Grammys, BET Awards. Wait, did I say MTV? Yeah. MTV Music Awards. That's another one. I said the BET Awards. Soul Train Awards.
Nice.
And then they have like the Black Trumpet Awards. They have the Black Music Honors now, which is dope. So many award shows that just honor. I just love the fact that we are in a time in our life where we can, like, perfect example, the Folk Festival, 78-year-old Joni Mitchell, where we are in a point in our life where I feel like we're so focused on cancel culture that we are not giving flowers to the people that we say we love while they're here on this earth. We always wait till they're gone. You know what I mean? And I'm so happy, like, to see that with award shows, they're giving honor to these people. And that's why I was so happy to see Toni. Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Toni didn't even get an award. They acknowledged the fact that she's been in this industry for 25 years. That's the type of stuff we need to see more of. Yeah. Giving love to these artists and bands who have been around for these decades, who have changed.
Yeah.
But perfect example, Tool.
Yeah.
I would love to see Tool get an award on one of these shows for their musicality and how long they've been out. Do you know what I'm saying? Why do we have to wait until they get a Lifetime Achievement Award? Why can't we do something like what the American Music Awards did with Toni and be like, celebrating her 25 years or, almost 30 years in the industry and have them have their moment because they deserve it. They really do. So that's how I came across it. Like, I love award shows and when I heard they were honoring her.
You're like, yep, sold.
I was like, hallelujah.
T-vote. Oh my God, is that even a thing anymore? T-vote?
Oh! It is.
Recorded.
DVR.
DVR, that's the word I'm looking for.
She said TiVo. I never used a TiVo. We never got a TiVo.
I know, we never did either.
One.
Yeah.
We were never allowed to get one.
Yep. Nope. Us neither.
I'm so bad. Like, I wanted one so bad.
Speaking of shared life experiences, you posted something the other day that was so funny. It was like when you ask your mom to go to McDonald's and your mom's like, we got McDonald's at home. I was laughing so hard. That was exactly it. Your mom was always like, yep, oh, we got McDonald's at home, and then pulls up and it's like, little patties that someone mushed together and no, white bread. Actually, no, we didn't even have white bread growing up. We ate wheat bread, but not even like good wheat bread, like the 99-cent wheat bread.
And you had big ass chunks of tomatoes and big ass chunks of lettuce. I'm like, this ain't McDonald's big ass. This ain't sure. Then, oh, wait, to get better, you want a nap sauce? You got Thousand Island. That's what you got.
Well, it is.
But it is. But that's what you got, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and the fries are like Ore-Ida crinkle cut.
Yes! There was
no air fryers back in those days.
Listen, you either fried it or you had it in the oven and you knew how to cook it.
But it was always the oven.
I always wish I knew how to. I mean, there was a couple of times I was able to cook fries perfectly. Yeah, I didn't know that the secret to it was to drizzle a little oil and kind of toss them and then put them in. I never did that. So when they would come out, yes, they would come out and they'd be all brown and but then I'm like, oh, they're crunchy. And then you're like, it's like, this ain't it. Oh, I done cracked the filling. Oh, my mom gonna whip my ass now over some crinkle fries. So bad.
Sorry, that was a total aside.
No, that was total aside, but I live though.
I laughed so hard when you posted that. Oh my goodness.
I live, but yeah, so thank you, Toni, for bringing back all these reminiscent, thinking about things and all that. And the performance was amazing, and you deserve all the flowers, and you still deserve all the flowers.
Absolutely.
But now we're gonna come on over to the
Say what?
And I think what we're gonna do this week is, since it's your birthday, I think it'd be cool to finish out the episode talking about what you are grateful for at this point in your life and what you're excited for about your future.
Well, oh my goodness, so many things.
Yes.
I think number one, I'd have to say family. And with family, I absolutely mean like,
yeah,
and like my family.
Yes, but chosen family.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my roommates and both. Yeah, and her kids. Yeah, she has 2 beautiful kids. Watch them. They're both really great. Yes. Her daughter and I share a love of dad jokes.
Yes. Fun. I love
my brother's parents, obviously.
Yes, of course.
My nephews.
Yes.
It's so much fun having kids around, especially around like holidays and things like that. It just makes everything so like fresh and new again.
That is yes, that was the first thing that came to mind, fresh and new, because I feel like as you get older,
you get a little more cynical, and you get a little more,
I feel like you become a little more, like the holidays become stressful. Yeah. And they shouldn't be.
Because then it's about like
the materialistic and make sure the roast is perfect, or like, don't mess up them yams, because we're going to talk about them.
Right. No, don't get me wrong. I love giving presents.
Me too. All day. So but it's the stress of it. Like not knowing if you got somebody something good. Or what if I just spent all this money on a present and you don't even like it, you don't even use it. Like,
right.
Do you know what I mean?
I love finding that perfect thing for people. Oh.
Feel that.
My goodness, what else? This podcast has been so much fun and so much fun to work on.
Yes, and it's very like cathartic.
Oh
is that the word?
Goodness, it is.
Let me find out I just used a big word.
Absolutely did. You absolutely did.
Cathartic. Don't ask me to spell it. I don't spell anything I can't eat.
CatharTic.
I guess you can eat some cathartic. I said I don't eat anything I can't spell.
Champion. I'm just saying. I made it to states in Rhode Island. I made it to counties in Tennessee. But Tennessee, our county was bigger than the state of Rhode Island, so. But I never made it to DC or anything. But
Gotcha.
But yeah. Definitely this podcast in music in general.
What are you looking forward to for your future? Like, what is like some things that you want to maybe accomplish for yourself over the next year until your next birthday?
So one thing, and this is kind of a thing, I am going to have bariatric surgery, which should be probably within the next couple of months. So I'm really excited about that. Obviously, it's a big change. It's a big nervous thing. Something I haven't really talked about a lot, but last year I was diagnosed with endometrial cancer. And since then, I lost over 80 pounds.
Yeah, go girl.
And, I've gone, it's not about the weight loss, though. I just want to state, because I know this can be kind of triggering for people. It truly is not about weight loss.
It's about being healthy.
It's about being healthy. I, thankfully, knock on all the wood, I don't have any, I don't have diabetes, I don't have hypertension, I don't have whatever. But I want to make sure that...
I'm like, lucky bitch.
Well, I want to make sure it doesn't happen, A. And B, especially with this new relationship with Jasmine, I want to be able to, A, be there for, as long as possible. But also, for us to be able to do anything we want. I want to travel way more. I feel that. To, we've been talking about maybe moving to a different country. I don't, everything is kind of up in there. But, but yeah, and I want to be able to do anything. That's a big thing.
Yeah. I'm here for that. And I will say, girl, you got my full support, because I had it done. And it was for this exact reason, to be healthy. And so I can do stuff. Like my goal, I haven't hit my goal weight yet, but I've already lost, I had my weight loss surgery in February of 2020. It was literally right before the pandemic kicked in. And I've lost over 100 pounds, like 115 or something like that, since February 2020. And I haven't hit my goal weight yet, but when I do, it's the same thing. I'm doing this to be healthy. I'm doing this because there are things I want to do in my life. I've always always wanted to go skydiving.
Oh.
I've always wanted to do like the zip lines like in a different country. Yep. Although somebody just passed away from that and it was in the news recently, so I might like put a check. But I'm trying to die.
More in the maybe.
Right. Yeah. Like, a bitch done lost all this weight to look good when I die. Like, I cancel that forever. Can you imagine? Yeah. I'm going to lose this weight and get healthy so I can do a zip line. And then you do the zip line and it's like, everybody's just quiet. Like, damn.
Atlantis pops in. Well, isn't it
ironic? It's like losing the way to die on the line. For real though, so I get it, and I want all of that for you, and I hope that the world keeps giving back to you what you give out into the world, because you know we all love you, and your energy is contagious, and you are my family as well.
Yes, definitely.
And so I hope that this birthday is nothing but love, and especially with all the bullshit happening in the world, just make sure that you are surrounded with love and positivity on your day. And don't let anything get in the way of that. Because we are definitely in a time period where I feel like a lot of people will purposely try to take joy from others because they aren't having their own. So I pray that none of those spirits, none of those energies, all of that stuff is surrounded around. Period.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm just so looking forward to everything.
Yeah, I am too. I'm really excited. I'm excited to see what happens next and where things go from here. Yeah.
42 is going to be a good year.
Period. That's a 4 and a 2 and a 4 and a 2. I wonder if that means anything, because you know how people like break like who's into is it numerology?
Isn't 42 the ultimate answer to everything from Checkers Guide to the Galaxy?
Maybe.
Hold on. I have to look it up.
But I'm like, I feel like there's something that's special about it. Like, 42 because 4 is 2 squared. So it's like, ooh, maybe that means something. You know what I mean? She said, no. I live. You better shoot me down and let me know real quick. I was like, maybe it means something. No. I live. Yes.
Yep, no, it is 42.
It is 42?
Yeah, in Douglas Adams' The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, 42 is the number from which all meaning, the meaning of life, the universe, and everything can be derived.
Look, this is your year.
That's right.
Everything, this is the year your life's going to change. And not to mention, they say that your 40s is the new, 30s or 20s.
Oh my goodness. I can't even, it's night and day. I'm having the best time. I'm feeling so much more fulfilled, personally.
Do you feel like you have more energy? Because for some reason, this is what happens. I don't know why, but everybody says your 30s are the best years of your life. And that was when I was in my 20s. And then when I hit my 30s, everybody's like, 30s are cute, 40s are the best years of your life. Now that I'm in my 30s, I'm 34. Next thing you know, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be 40 in 6 years. That's crazy, blah, blah, blah. And everybody's like, 40s are the new 30s and 50s are your new 40s. And I'm like...
Yeah, I mean, I do have more energy, but I mean, that could also be this whole stormy thing. Because,
Right. The more weight you lose, the more energy in your body, your hormones,
and just the more working out you do.
Yes,
that sort of stuff.
All of it.
But yeah, I mean, financially, I'm in such a better place because, you finally kind of figure out what you're going to do and you get a decent job and, you kind of go in there and you figure out your career.
Right.
And that sort of thing. So, yeah. And, I'm just in a much better headspace and everything.
Yeah. Good point. Yes. Well, y'all, let us know.
Yes.
What your wish is for Kay. For her birthday week. What do you want for her? What do you want her to, thrive on? What type of love? Just send all the love and positivity, all of the affirmations, all of that stuff. Send it all in and put it in the comment section. Let us know. And also let us know your favorite live performance.
Absolutely, yes.
Let us know what you thought about our picks for this week. And give us some suggestions for some other themes for the week.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. We love you. We love all the support, and we're feeling it. So thank you
for
so
sure.
much.
Love you guys. Until next time.